Hey, Pittsburgh is back. He's announced himself back. Turd Ferguson, Ellis Gregor, and of course Phil.
Old Phil is in the house. Yeah. Minnesota Vikings coming off a very tough loss in Cincinnati, one that's really just shook me to my very soul. But every day I'm feeling a little bit better about it. But yeah, Vikings now Lions for the first time. Week 16, we finally faced the Lions, and strap is on the line, just like when the Ultimate Warrior would face Ravishing Rick Rude.
The strap is on the line.
NFC North strap, the title. We lose this, it's the
Oh,
Lions.
that's slang. That's wrestler slang. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, the old strap.
Wow, I'm upset that I never knew that.
Just like I have the Mario Tennis strap over you.
No, I was fairly good at Mario Tennis.
Not as good as me.
It's debatable. We'll give her a little bit of time. We've got plenty to talk about. We got Micro Mike joining us for Stoling at about 7:30ish. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna stop thinking about that Bengals. I mean, we're still gonna talk about it a little bit, but we're moving on. We're moving on to the fucking Lions.
We are, and speaking of moving on, let's move some money over on to the Reisner Up Foundation. This is the final night for donations. We said from the 1st to the 20th, every super chat sticker, every donation will go to Reisner Up Foundation. So let's make them feel the One More Biggest show and our amazing audience here, all of our subscribers, everybody who watches. Let's donate to the Reisner Up Foundation. Let's make someone's Christmas a little bit merrier tonight.
It's the holiday season.
Are you singing? Yeah. My dad will be so excited right now.
I hope so. Last night, or this is the last evening of the donation, so anything that is donated goes right to the Reisner Up Foundation.
Who wants to be the first donation will get a koozie sent to you by me.
I don't know. I think we owe a bunch of people koozies. I don't think.
Well, they need to be a little more aggressive with their emails then.
Tim Foreskin in the house. Seems like it's been a while since we've seen him.
There it is. Patrick
Harmsy. 5 bones to the Reisner Up Foundation. Balster is in the house with his 10-pound balls. The members probably should have gotten their Christmas cards by now. I know Balster did. I know Harmsy did. I know Davey did.
Harmsy got both of his.
Yeah, we did send them to Lupkus, and I also looked and we saw that there was 2 envelopes, and Lupkus said, "Fuck it, mail them both." All right, whatever.
I licked them both. And my pubes.
You talking about Harmsy? That's beautiful. L.S. Gregor got his card.
Hey, Gary Balster joining the Reisner Up.
Hey, let's go. Turd Ferguson.
What do you got there? What are we drinking out of? An NFC North Roundtable cup? How can someone get one of those?
I don't know. They just sent it to me. I don't know if you can buy them anywhere. Lubbogus, once again, did a fantastic job filling in for me because I'm lazy and still mildly sick, but I am drinking beer.
Yeah, big welcome back to One Bar, who has been very ill. Ill.
HIV test was negative.
I told everybody you had HIV.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, well, the test is negative. It was a suspect result, so they are going to run another test.
Really? That's horrifying. My brother once had his nuts checked, and the doctor wrote him a letter, said it's pretty much normal, which is not reassuring.
Oh, well, that could be worse. What about herpes test? That's pending as well. Ashley, are you sick as well? That's not good.
Maybe she just has a real deep voice, like the guy who was Chef's voice on South Park.
Sultry.
I'm Ashley Dick.
This show is suspect. You're damn right it is. We're going to give her one more minute. We're going to hop into this. We got plenty to talk about tonight. A lot of people hopping in. A lot of herpy talk. Yeah,
I'm just curious. How's everybody feeling after the really tough loss on Saturday? I know it's been a few days, but it's weird. In-season games usually don't hit me so hard. Usually it's the playoff losses that hurt the most. But this one, I had a hard time shaking this thing.
Well, it might not have been a playoff loss, but it might have knocked us out of the playoffs. We'll see. We'll see. Still about a 54% chance.
Yeah, they show if you win, if you lose. Oh yeah, Ashley had the old COVID. It's going around.
I'm about 98% sure I had probably still have COVID. I've never been knocked down so bad.
Why don't I come over and give you a rectal test? I'll tell you if you're positive or not.
Yeah, well, you'll be positive for something after that. Viking Funeral says that loss sucked.
Great advice, but Gary.
Yeah, Gary. Little Gary Bear. I bet he's had plenty of shots of penicillin over his years.
I gave him some when we met him in Elk River. It's very healthy now.
What the? Oh, all right. Let's do this. Let's talk some Vikings. Stop talking about wiener talk.
Let me pull up my old agenda here quick. There it is. The first Fire KOC by Travis Nitzberg.
Fire KOC. We're going to talk about that. First, let's go into oh shit.
Let's talk about Jordan Hicks. There it is. I didn't know we were gonna have graphics tonight. Yeah,
Minimal.
Jordan Hicks. Window is open. Are we going to see Jordan Hicks in the next couple of weeks, or if this is only going to be until we get to the playoffs? AKA Steven John, $500 rising up.
God, look at that guy. I want to party with him.
I already have. We're making the push to 1K. We're close. We're really close.
You know what? I think we might. I think we got to add it up. We're going to let everybody know. Obviously, the number Viking Funeral matched that first day, which was fantastic, and that's a big reason why we're up there. Everybody who has donated, greatly appreciated. We'll let you guys know the final number.
Yeah, and if I try to calculate it, I'm only going to rate boobies.
Boobies or boobless or loose.
It's hilarious every time.
Stephen John, well done. Yeah, come on, 13 likes. Come on, if you're in here, hit that like button. It helps push us up on YouTube. So News and Nuggets Hicks window open.
Yeah.
And you know what he's saying? Like he's basically saying he's going to play this Sunday. Sunday, which I don't believe for a second. But I love the fact that he's saying it.
No, I love the fact that he's saying it, but I really expect him next week against the Packers when we'll see Jordan Hicks back again. A guy, huge loss to this defense. I think we lost 2 in a row after he was out, making huge plays, a game changer on this defense. And Ivan Pace Jr. has filled in well and made some nice plays, but Jordan Hicks is another level here. The dude was playing out of his head, both of his heads. So Jordan Hicks, I cannot wait till he's back in this lineup.
Yeah, need him. Need him so bad. Don't know what you got till it's gone. Other news, Ty Chandler.
Cinderella song.
Ty Chandler is being anointed the starter. I mean, Kevin O'Connell said we're going to see a ton of Ty Chandler. Alexander Mattis. I mean, I don't have the quote in front of me, but he basically said, he's going to add good depth and step in when we ask upon him. But the writing's on the wall. This is Ty Chandler's backfield.
I mean, Ty Chandler had a great game against the Bengals. Bengals not great against the run, but you see it, the shiftiness, the speed, the explosion through the hole. You don't see that from Alexander Madison. And this might be a win-win. Ty Chandler, your starter. Madison is better as a backup, whatever the case may be. When he comes in, smaller role, that's when he's done better. Like as a backup, he's probably produced more than he has as a starter this year. So I like it. And I hope KOC sticks with it. Ty Chandler is a better option. He's earned it. Let's make it happen.
Hey, that's all fine and dandy, but he's not getting paid as a backup.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You adjust as the season goes on.
I know. I'm just saying.
You worry about next year. I don't care. They did it. Yeah, they tried it. It didn't work. We got 3 games left. Let's go with the hot hand. Let's go with Ty Chandler.
Yeah, no, I fully agree. But let's not remember our backup is now making whatever. Ty Chandler.
I'm not Krasinski. I don't care about the payroll.
Well, I mean, kind of do, but I mean, Ty Chandler.
That finger probably reeks.
I scratched my side of my face. Why does that stink?
I thought you were in your ear.
Oh, it smells like your mom. So Ty Chandler. I mean, let's see an encore. Let's see an encore against a Lions defense that against the run is pretty damn stingy.
Yeah, they're pretty stingy. Was it 94 yards a game?
They're giving up 95 yards per run in Tecmo Bowl with Bo Jackson every time. 94 yards.
I got that with Rick Finney.
No, he was slow as shit. He was slow.
Yeah. So again, Ty Chandler earning it, and hopefully KOC does what he says. And Madison, we're not even sure his health at this point, if he's going to be ready to go or not. But we do know who's going to be our starting quarterback. It's Nick Mullins. Big Dick Nick has been anointing the starter again.
Just a fucking pendulum.
What do you guys feel about Nick Mullins being your starter for this game? Is this the right call by the Vikings, or you think it's Jaren Hall time?
Come on, nobody's.
Justin's just making friends with everybody.
Justin's now our officially our new greeter. Thank you, Justin. Hand everybody their shopping cart. We greatly appreciate it. Wipe your feet, as he says. I like Mullins says foreskin. Hopefully you can avoid the red zone turnover. Absolutely. Horrible. Dumbass. What a dumbass. We all want Hall. I mean, we want. We want Hall. I want a 10-foot PP.
Mm-hmm.
It can happen.
I want to lose 17 pounds.
I think you're perfect the way you are.
I want it to not hurt when I urinate.
Well, that's something you definitely want to get checked out. I think everybody's kind of pretty much on the same page. Don't
Hey,
like
Dave's
it, but it's the
here.
right choice.
Again, a big thanks to Dave for filling in for One Bar on Belly Up last Sunday. Did a hell of a job. Confirmed he has over a 6-inch horn on that show.
Yeah, Dave, greatly appreciated. Really, really stepped in for me. I don't even know what I was doing.
Breaking news by Bernaldi.
Bernaldi?
Mm-hmm.
Have to. Oh, you want some pie?
Some freaking pie right
Why
now.
couldn't I be? Oh, yeah, that was Saturday game. Yeah, Dave, well done, sir. Thank you. We got 18 likes right now. I'm offended. This is the Christmas season. It's a time for giving. Give us a like, please.
Speaking of giving, there's still time to give to the Rising Up Foundation, and we're right around that 1K mark. Have we hit it? I don't know. I don't have the thermometer here that's filled in.
We'll find out tomorrow.
We'll find out tomorrow. So let's just make sure we do. Let's just make sure we do.
And if you don't like the super chats, we got the Venmo down in the description as well, so you can hit that up. 21 likes. Ashley reporting. Well done. Keep those likes coming. We got 49 watching. All right, let's get this thing rolling. Happy nuts.
Let's go. It's time. Yeah, the Happy Nuts Clean Play of the Week. You guys voted. Who is the winner? And can we see that beautiful graphic?
I don't have a Happy Nuts.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I thought you meant a really nice video.
No, I mean that graphic.
Happy Nuts. What
it is.
Christmas bundle.
Yep. Happy Nuts. Again, you want to feel unbelievably clean.
Ellis Gregor dropping 50 bones.
Hell yes.
Ellis.
They got body washes. They got bar soaps. They got creams. They got powders. They got the bulber. Make your freaking undercarriage look beautiful for the Christmas season. 15 bar. There's also a link to get you right to the Amazon. Buy some products. It's fantastic. Smells great. Makes you feel fresh. Ellis Gregor, he definitely has happy nuts.
L.S. Gregor has happy. He has beautiful nuts. I've seen them. And yeah, well done, L.S. Gregor. LS, with Viking Food, I mean, like I said, a lot of people have donated. It's greatly appreciated, but LS is really putting a dent in this way to get into 1,000. So greatly appreciated, sir.
Boom. And let's talk about that play that Jordan Addison. It was the scoop. It was his first touchdown. It looked like it was going to be the pass was actually on the ground. Somehow he caught it. It almost was kind of similar to his play against the Niners. Spun off a tackle and scored. It was unbelievable. It was weird. It was crazy. And Jordan Addison, both his touchdowns seemed the second one, Mullins throws it off his back foot. The dude balled out. He caught every single target. Jordan Addison, we were kind of waiting for it for a couple weeks, and he exploded on Saturday against the Bengals.
Yeah, beautiful. Foreskin, I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I believe you. We haven't seen a thing.
I hope he's not lying. It's Christmas.
Ulcers, I think we're probably at about 1,000. We got to be at 1,000 now. I think we got like 80. I think we were nine something before.
Let's go. Let's get to 1,500.
Oh boy. David Chains apologizes for being late. You know what?
You apologize
for not accepted. Not accepted. Look at that.
He's got a banana with my nipples on it.
Jesus, that is beautiful. All right, let's go. Let's talk KOC. Got to talk about them. Trust level in Kevin O'Connell right now and moving forward, rest of the season. Kevin O'Connell, without the just going straight to the fire him. Mm-hmm. Can we trust him the rest of this year?
Can we trust KOC in close games, making the right calls, making the right decisions, moving forward, having great weeks of preparation? Can we trust KOC?
Nah, Tim, we believe you. I just think your credit card's getting declined.
You know what, Tim? You mail me cash, and I'll make sure it goes to Rising Up.
Don't mail him anything.
Oh my God!
Really, a mailbox.
Nithberg says, "Hell, fucking no."
Doesn't trust him.
David
we got to. We have no choice.
Liv says, "Gary, oh my God, what did Gary do?"
Oh yeah, yeah. Talking about cutting his
you wouldn't have. You would have had the bulber. You'd been just fine.
I used the bulber, and it wasn't pretty. I wish I could undo the bulber. Looked like a shaved cat.
Where'd you put it?
All over the floor.
Oh, after you were done with it.
Just kidding. I'm still 25% trusting, but it's going down 25% and going down.
Oh, Viking funeral.
Oh shit. Viking funeral. Yeah, we got to be over 1,000. There's no doubt about it. Viking funeral. I think we're at let's see, for tonight alone we're at shit, that's $120. $120 everybody. The Reisner Foundation, Dalton Reisner. The best part is when you contact him, he's the one who gets a hold of you. It's beautiful. He loves us.
Only G I want to be over is Gary.
Oh boy. Let's get some likes going. Hit that like button. So Kevin O'Connell, here's what I'll say. I'm going to say this. So it seems like everybody's pretty much down on Kevin O'Connell. Saturday, when I didn't see a ton of the game, I wouldn't say I was a Kevin O'Connell apologist, but I wasn't putting it all on Kevin O'Connell. After seeing more of the replays and seeing more of the game, Jesus,
Gary
Balster, that's 170. That is 170 for the night. Damn, Kevin Bollins
it up.
Back 190 for the night.
Woo!
Well done, everybody. Woo! Love you guys so much.
Oh, beautiful.
So much. We're going to show up at your house on Christmas uninvited. It's going to be awkward. You're going to have to set another plate for us at the table. I like ham. I really like ham, cheesy potatoes.
I like cheesy potatoes.
Yep. Well done, everybody. Kevin O'Connell can kiss my dirty nuts, my shaved dirty nuts. Unbelievable. I mean, I can't get over those 2 tush pushes in a row. And the Brandon Powell behind him, there's no excuse for it. It's unbelievable. Not
Kevin,
happy.
That's another 10.
Jesus, Kevin. K-Dog, gripping and ripping. Hopefully this is not a Tim Foreskin thing where it's not going through. He keeps hitting.
He meant it.
So for me, loved his Christmas card. I hope it's on your fridge. I am not. Kevin O'Connell needs to step shit up. Confidence in him right now is like my shit this morning. It's gross.
Moose, I'll say this. If this is a close game,
Kev did get the even 200.
If it goes to overtime, if it's a close game, we're going to lose because I don't have any faith that our coach is going to make the right
close,
call.
He's going to make it close.
Well, here's the thing. Like, and I said this on the NFC roundtable today, but if it's a close game, I don't trust our coach to make their. Oh my God! Look,
Jesus Christ, 250. Gare Bear, easy, buddy. Gare Bear.
Gary, you gotta make sure you can buy some Happy Nuts for those stinky nuts of yours.
Gary, you need to save some for the next time we come to Elk River, so you can pick up that tab again, which we greatly appreciate.
But I have no faith he's gonna make the right play call. He's gonna, go with what's hot. He's gonna. I mean, he overthought this whole thing with the tush push. Like, he put Brandon Powell back there because he's like, oh, we gotta get them with a goal line defense. You know what? The quarterback is basically inside your center. He's like in him. Everybody knows what's gonna come. So why not put CJ Ham back there, put Josh Oliver back there, put these 2 horses to push the whole pile. They know what's coming. They don't think because Brandon Powell's back there, it's going to be something different. You're overthinking yourself, and I have no trust in him if this is close to make a key call, the right call, the surprising call. No, my faith in him is gone. Only way we win this week is if we blow them out, and it's just a complete one of these just buzzsaw games where everything's going the Vikings' way. You're up by 46 points in the third quarter.
Well, I mean, the tush push, regardless of who's behind him, he should have called it once.
It's stupid.
We can't do the tush push.
So stupid.
We can't do it. We're not the Eagles.
Yeah, and your running back is averaging 5.7 yards per carry. Just give him the ball or throw it. It was like third down.
He could have threw that thing with his dick and had a better chance of converting than doing that 2 times in a row. It was pathetic.
I don't get it.
Brutal. And it was gross. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's see what happens on Sunday.
And then there was other things that happened too. Like, I mean, there was, Ivan Pace making the hit, not, he's not going down. And the whole freaking T. Higgins play with the Caleb Evans and Mekhi Blackman watching. It just, it truly was a game of inches, but inches that I think could have been controlled better by the Vikings.
Yeah, it was bad news. It was bad news. It's 7:20. We got Micro Mike. Remember, we got Micro Mike joining us to talk some quick Lions, a fan favorite of the show. We love Micro Mike. He'll be coming on here shortly. But before we do that, let's hop into that freaking dirty ass mail.
You've got mail.
That's what.
All right,
So
we gotta be quick on these, Lupagus. You're giving control of this team. Then there was a lot of mailbags, so I couldn't pick them all. You're giving control of this team until the start of the next season. What are you doing for the rest of the year, off season, and the draft?
Rest of the year, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of options there. You're going to roll Nick Mullins. I think that's what I'm going to do until he loses us enough games where we're out. Then we'll start Jaron Hall. I'm going to re-sign Kirk Cousins in the offseason. I'm going to probably draft an edge rusher, D lineman, quarterback. And other than that, I feel pretty good about this roster from top to bottom.
All right, we're pretty close. Ashley, 34 likes. Yeah, hit that like button if you're coming in. I'm very close with you. Roll with Nick Mullins until the season's over because we're going to make the playoffs. So roll with Nick Mullins. Got to do it. For some reason, eliminated Jaron Hall. Off season, I'm saying, you know what? Kirk Cousins. I'm saying move on from Kirk Cousins. Go get some weird ass crusty vet. Maybe a Ryan Tannehill that's going to get cut or whatever. And then you draft a quarterback and just rip the Band-Aid off. With that, though, I'm saying the reason you do that is you bring Danielle Hunter back, you make some big re-signings, and you move on from Kirk Cousins. Love Kirk Cousins. And then in the draft, go big. Go get that quarterback, whoever it might be. Get a quarterback. Be done with it. And don't end up with 10 draft picks. End up with like 4 and trade up.
When you say,
keep trading up.
I was going to say, when you say go big, does that mean trade up?
Keep trading up. I don't care if we end up with 3 draft picks. Do it.
You say it now, but will you feel that way in April?
I will. Next up, as of now, the Vikings will be picking 20. Who's your pick?
I keep going back to the edge. Like, I mean, Hunter's a contract. DJ Wadham's up. I don't think Marcus Davenport's coming back. So if a quarterback's not there,
Marcus Davenport gives a shit.
Jared Verse, Braylon Trice, one of those guys. I think you have to get an edge at this point. So an edge rusher is probably the way they're going to go there.
I'm going best quarterback available. I got to stick with the quarterback theme since I'm not re-signing Kirk Cousins. Do you think we will have a new offensive play caller next year?
No. I think if KOC's the coach, he's never going to give that up. He won't do it. That's his bread and butter. That's his heart. That's his soul. He ain't giving that up.
I don't think so. I mean, we brought him in for a reason. It's for offense, but like he's a good head coach. There's no doubt about it. Everybody loves him. The culture. Can't deny that the culture hasn't changed. Everybody loves this shit. People want to play here. They want to play for him. But I mean, if they actually brought somebody in the play, it's not going to be Wes Phillips, but they'd have to bring somebody in new. I would expect them to play the calls or call the plays. Next up, realistic or not, which quarterbacks would you not hesitate to draft in April if they were available in the first round?
Let you start.
There's not any I wouldn't take. I know that Penix has got injury concerns and his medicals might be gross. Everybody's got concerns. I mean, Daniels, Bo Nix, where are these guys going to go? Quarterback's a crapshoot. I mean, as long as you get to the McCarthy, Penix, I mean, that's going to be the floor, right? First round 1. Bo Nix, maybe Bo Nix.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As long as you don't reach past that, I don't give a shit who you take. There's red flags for everybody.
Yeah, I know Bo Nix is everybody's cup of tea, but he's been popularly marked to the Vikings. Penix, too, I'm fine with any of them. If that's the guy you believe in, this will be the guy to pull a trigger on a quarterback, especially round 1. This is the guy Kwesi and KOC are tying their whole entire futures to, so they got to be confident in him. So I feel like they are, but I also feel like this is a regime that showed it last year. Like, they're willing to move up and get their guys. So if they love Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Caleb Williams, the Vikings may just mortgage the farm to go up and get that guy.
Mortgage that goddamn farm. Also, spoiler alert, after the first of the year, we got a special guest coming on. He said I could actually say it, so now he's on the hook. We got Kyle Sloter coming on. He's going to be joining the show. He's going to give us his thoughts on the Vikings quarterback situation and maybe a little thoughts on his time with the Minnesota Vikings. So Kyle Sloter's coming on. I'm very excited about him.
Yeah,
he's got his own channel.
Fan favorite of the Vikings. They love him.
He's excited to come on, and we're excited to have him. We can't wait.
Hell yes. Cannot wait to see Kyle fucking Sloter here in the flesh.
Yeah,
I wonder what he smells like.
He looks like he smells pretty good.
I wonder if he uses Happy Nuts.
Well, we can send him a Balber. I will for sure. Well, we're gonna wait for Micro Mike coming on, but as of now, he is not ready. I need to edit this. You keep talking.
Should we hop into the state of the North yet or not?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I don't know. I don't know if we have a graphic for this, but let's go through the state of the North. Lions 10-4. They just beat the Denver Broncos in a really dominating fashion, 42-17, in a game that there was questions heading in this thing about the Lions, and they answered all those. Just a really convincing win over the Broncos, a good team that was a playoff hunt in the AFC. So huge win for the Lions. Vikings lost dropping to 7-7 to the Bengals in overtime. So the Lions have a 99% chance to make the playoffs. Vikings 54% chance with a win this week. It drops to 39 if they lose. Packers are 6-8, lost to the Bucks 34-20. Their defense have gone completely off the rails. I don't know what's going on there. If you go anything Packers, you're going to see hashtag fire Joe Barry. Very popular take with the Packers. They have a 25% chance to make the playoffs with a win, 18% chance with a loss. Bears are 5-9. They lost to the Browns in a game that was kind of very controversial. A couple calls. Justin Fields just seems to not get flags when he's hit late. A couple drops. Bob Tonyan had a huge drop in this one, and also Darnell Mooney dropped.
That was Troy Williamson-esque.
Dropped a Hail Mary. Horrifying for the Bears, but this team is playing hard, and they're going to get momentum here. Curious to see what they do at the quarterback position, if they actually do draft somebody next year or they stick with Justin Fields. I have my opinions on what they should do, but they're still alive. They have a 2% chance to make the playoffs for the win, 1% if they lose. But that's your state of the NFC North. Again, every team is still relevant right now. We're talking December 20th, which is crazy.
Balser saying we're going to be 1-2. It's fair, but I don't like it, Gare Bear. Yeah, I mean, state of the North is basically Bears aren't making the playoffs, and Packers, it's going to take a Hail Mary for them to make it. And the way they've been playing, no way in hell. So it's up to us. And it's going to be, if there's anybody else from the Lions in the NFC North, it's going to be the Vikings.
Yeah, and next week, Lions, Vikings, Packers at the Panthers. And will they make Bryce Young look like Patrick Mahomes? It could happen. And the Bears Cardinals, two teams, that one to me could be a wild one. I think the Cardinals could just play completely loose street ball. It might be kind of fun to watch.
That's my favorite when they do that.
Street ball or loose?
Second one.
But let's also take a look at some playoff contenders. The Vikings currently the 6th seed, but things are getting tight. Things are getting hairy. The Rams are one team in contention. They got the Saints this week, then the Giants and the 49ers. So not a horrible schedule for the Rams. The Saints play the Rams, obviously, then the Bucks and the Falcons, and the Seahawks got the Titans, Steelers, and Cardinals. So you really look at all three of those teams that are in the hunt with the Vikings. Those schedules don't appear too tough.
It's up to us. It's up to us. I mean, we run the show here. So if we win 2 games, we're in. If we lose 2 games, beat the Packers, we're still at over 50% chance to get in the playoffs. So if we lose on Sunday, which hopefully that does not happen, don't worry. There's still a very decent chance because the Packers suck, and the Lions, if we lose, the Lions are going to win the North, and they could be playing for nothing the last week.
They could, but they all guaranteed. Dion guaranteed on the roundtable that Dan Campbell already said they're going to play their starters.
Well, that's why the Lions are the Lions, and they suck because that's stupid. So we'll see about that. But just remember, if we lose on Sunday, it doesn't mean that we're automatically out.
It doesn't. I mean, this is a year an 8-9 team could squeak into the playoffs. That's the state of the NFC. So, well, you deserve it or not, all you want is a chance to get in the dance. And the Vikings
have to get in the dance.
That's a very good chance to get in the dance.
It's got a beer delivered to me. It looks really cold. So that is the state of the North. Micro Mike is still just partying somewhere. We're hoping he comes on. We'll see. I believe him. He'll be here.
Oh yeah, he will be. Let's while we're waiting. Oh, Viking Pure. He's been a member for 8 months.
Lubbock gets very excited when we see that random color there.
I thought it was another donation.
Viking Funeral has donated enough. You can take a break. Let's recap what we got tonight. So, 50, 60.
Oh, we just got 5 more.
Are you serious?
AKA Stephen John.
Stephen John.
Apparently on the naughty list.
Handsome fella. Mason M. Everybody's touting their memberships. Hey, you know what? It's a good.
Yeah, if you want to, if you're a member, you can only get this if you're a member.
Great.
Oh
Great
God.
segue.
Yeah.
Members, we'll be doing a giveaway full size. Look at this whiteout.
Oh my
Full
God.
size Johnny Randall autographed helmet.
You try to make me finish in my pants?
It's getting very blurry. Jesus, it looks like Lupagus sees right now. What just happened?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
So full size certificate of authenticity. John Randall, signed helmet. Picture this bad boy in your man cave. You got to be a member. We're going to do the wheel one time. We haven't figured out what the giveaway is going to be yet or how we're going to do it, but it's only for members. And members will win this. LS Gregor, let's go. So if you're not a member, sign up.
Yeah, Ashley wants it so much. So you can deliver mail in that thing.
I actually want that thing. Like, I want it bad.
Okay, Gary.
So yeah, if you're not a member yet, sign up, get a chance to win that bad boy.
Any sign of Micro Mike yet?
Not yet. We can start talking Vikings Lions.
Let's put the Lions on the old Hatemeter, whatever you want to say. Let's get them on it right now. Fuck, that was a clean transition. That was good.
I was there. I saw it.
So again, let's put the Lions on the Hatemeter. 0, you love them. 10, you hate them more than anything.
My God. Football Junkie said his membership ran out.
Mail. She would deliver mail with a helmet on.
I would.
Would she wear a mouth guard though?
John Randall didn't wear no damn mouth guard. Ellis Gregor 3. Harms a 6. That's surprising. MN, like that. 2. Vikings fan 2. Yeah, low scores. We feel bad for the Lions. That's fair.
We do.
She would wear a mouth guard. JP 3.
Smart.
Remember to hit that like button as you're coming in. Lupagus, you keep track on the comments. I'm gonna let's see.
You go Tinkle?
No. Surprisingly.
We got a 10 here from Skull Vikings fans. That's the first one that really hates the fucking Lions, other than Patrick Harms. Football Junkie says fuck the Lions. It's an 8. Mason M says 3.
We got 265 tonight so far.
Nice.
Damn.
Alvin Valkenheiser, who is also Patrick Harms, says he gave a 6 because they're NFC North. Viking Funeral is a huge fan of Barry Sanders.
That Prime show, it was really good.
AKA Steven John says 5. My God, I guess Ashley Dick is hurt.
She's running her ass off out there. Kevin Bullens, member for 8 months. Greatly appreciate that.
Oh, my good friend Dusty Ray is here. He says he apologized for being late. He's gonna give him a 5.
5. All right. What's yours, Lupagus?
You know, I know they're getting better and they're starting to get a little cocky, but I still don't hate the Lions. I'm gonna put it at about a 2 just because they're a division rival. But yeah, I'm finding it hard to not. I don't hate this team.
No, I mean, until they really start. I mean, if they, they're not going to win they're not going to. I wouldn't be surprised if they're one and done in the playoffs. They're not going to go anywhere until they actually go somewhere. I mean, I'm not going to be worried about them. Let's see how these 2 games pan out against the Vikings. It might change quick, but I'm at like a 2.
Yeah,
the line Herman Moore. I mean, Barry Sanders, even Scott Mitchell, a guy that looked like just would be at the local bar getting absolutely wasted with Sean Mannion. There was a lot of Lions that you just liked.
We got breaking news by Kevin Ball.
Slice my penis for that helmet. Hey, you might get it. You might get it.
I didn't know what the definition of a slice is. Like, are we talking a second urethra, or just a cut on the shaft?
A slice is not a like gash. It's just very elegant cut.
Okay, if anyone wants to put a ranking of types of cuts,
God, that thing's nice, ain't it?
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Let us know your rankings of cuts to your penis as far as words for them.
Speaking of lettuce, Subway lettuce is usually not great.
And you get spinach or you get the regular?
Regular.
I guess I never had an issue with it.
It's too shredded for me. It needs to be bigger.
I'm too shredded for you too.
Yes, you are. Calvin Johnson. Yeah, Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, they've had some great players. They've had some. I mean, I think the only player I really hated was Golden Tate when they had him. Real son of a bitch.
Balser, grandson this weekend, play at 8 in 10-year-old league basketball. Took 3rd in state, scored 27. Holy shit. Sorry for the breaking. Well done.
Not surprised the son of Gary Ballster is a good ball handler.
That's wonderful. Well done, Ballster.
Hell
Very
yeah.
proud. Very proud. Gary
I'm
Bear, you
proud of
should
him
be,
too.
buddy. Should be.
Little Gary the Third.
Gary Bear the Third. I like it.
I hope that's his name.
Scalpel to the shaft. T-Wolves are winning. Fuck, they win every damn game.
No shit. It's obvious. No Micro Mike yet?
No. That's all right.
All right.
He's a busy man. He's got like 10 times our subscribers. He's got shit to do, man.
It's fine. No, let's get to know the Lions. So offensively, they're averaging 266 passing yards per game.
That's
They're
good.
averaging 140 rushing yards per game. So
That's really good.
Explosive on offense. Dusty Ray, my friend,
Ray
has just given $5 to the Rising Up Foundation. Merry
I'll
Christmas
have to watch
you.
the game on my phone in the corner while my wife and her whole family have the Packers game on. Jeez, come on, Dusty Ray. You got one room in your house? Pull it together.
I don't think he's gonna be at home.
I don't like this. I don't like this news.
So offensively, a very strong team. Defensively, they're allowing 95.8 rushing yards per game, and they're giving up 284 through the air. So Nick Mullins, we're talking underdog. Maybe someone you want to look at there. See what that line is.
Yeah. What do you say? 284. Yeah, they're giving up a ton. They give up a lot of points too.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, as we're going to talk about as many names as they have on their defense, it's not that great. Like they give up some plays.
They're kind of the Ed Donatel defense this year, giving up a lot of points. They are -5 also in the turnover ratio. So they are giving the ball away more than they're getting it back.
Jared Goff is, I mean, last week he played his ding dong off, but 3 weeks before that, it was pretty rough. Pretty rough for Jared Bear.
Real piece of shit.
Yeah, you know what? He was a real piece of shit. He was a real piece of shit. So, I mean, Lions-wise, they're kind of a mixed bag. I mean, go back, look at their box scores. Look at the stats for each box score. It's like you don't know what you're going to get. They get blown out. They blow some. I mean, like the Broncos game last week, it's like I would have never expected that. I would have expected that thing to be like 21-23, and they just go out and completely explode.
Oh, yeah. It's weird. A team that's kind of had identity issues all season long. I just hate the fact they're coming out this very confident win over the Broncos. But maybe that's a good thing for the Vikings. This team's going to come in feeling good about themselves. The Vikings coming off a tough loss. Maybe the Vikings are maybe going to punch them in the mouth, and they're not going to be ready for it.
I hope so. I mean, their play calling and their coach, I hate because they don't give a shit. Dan Campbell does not give a shit.
I'll tell you what.
What?
If Dan Campbell was our coach, we win the Bears game and we win the
we would win a bunch of games. And then we'd have some boneheaded play that we lose a game where we go for it on 4th and 7 from our own 20, whatever. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, he does some weird stuff. And every time we play Campbell, I'm scared of a fake punt. I don't care if it's 4th and 18. I'm scared of them just going for it on 4th and 3, which they're going to, because he's got balls and it burns him sometimes, but a lot of times it doesn't.
Yeah, his knees are completely swollen. They're chafed. They're chapped because his balls are constantly banging between them.
Jesus, doesn't he wear pants?
No, he's Dan Campbell.
He should be wearing jeans.
Doesn't do it. Let's him fucking hang. Let's him hang.
Swing low, sweet chariots. Well, let's talk about what scares us. What scares us about this Lions squad?
Yeah, what scares you guys about this
Let's
Lions team? Let's see it first before we talk about it. Yeah, what scares you with the Lions? Should we start defense or offense or just whatever?
Anything.
Yeah.
Whatever scares you. What about Bob?
What are you guys doing on your Christmas movie watching? I have about 8 movies I still have to watch between now and the 25th, 24th. I'm in a grind here. How are you? Did you get caught up?
Nah, I don't. I think it's a lost cause this year. We got Die Hard in the books. We got some of the standards, but there's some big boys that we're missing. We haven't gotten into the Home Alones yet. I do keep Christmas Vacation until the very, very end, so I'll sneak that in probably on like the 23rd.
I'm going to knock out Home Alone tonight, and then it's going to be just crunch time moving forward.
You just watch it by yourself. You're too old.
No, me and it's my boy. It's one of his favorite Christmas movies, Home Alone.
It is a good one. It is a good one.
Yeah, I just like when he's shoveling the walk. It's really the creepy dude.
Yeah.
Why does he have a bucket of salt? It's so weird. He's like shoveling the salt.
Because he's melting the snow.
We got some answers. We got Nick Mullins is playing. We have injuries. I don't know what else Gregor's talking about. What about Bob? Watches Christmas Vacation in Home Alone so far. He's got a couple down.
Well, he's got two of the best. Get Love Actually in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Gibbs, absolutely.
Kevin Boland is scared of a tush push. That's fair. That's fair, and that's right.
If they ever run that again, he should be fired.
Oh, at least the way they ran it. I mean,
no, we're not a tush push.
No, I agree. But if you're going to do it again,
no,
make sure you
we should never do it again.
There.
We should never do that again. There's no excuse for it.
I'm pretty sure Alice Gregor, I would have guessed Matamita's probably seen Anna and the Apocalypse. If it's a Christmas musical horror movie, I guarantee you Matamita's seen it.
Matamita's seen a lot of things in his life.
Not me naked. Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Wait till next year's Christmas card. There's going to be full hog. Couple of Christmas ding-dongs there.
It won't need to be more than a 1x2.
Yeah, that'll be a small one. That'll be a real small card.
We'll save on stamps.
All right, what scares you, Lupagus?
Let's go to their defense. I'm scared of Aiden Hutchinson. The O-line has
big
not
pussy.
Hasn't been great this year. In the last couple of games, we've really struggled in the O-line. We had a great year moving into like the Bears game, and suddenly it all fell apart. So yes, Aiden Hutchinson. I still can't believe the Jacksonville Jaguars passed on him. I think he was the best player in that draft. He's proven it.
I can believe they passed on him.
And yeah, he scares me on defense. Brian Branch in the back end. He's a playmaker. Nick Mullins makes a mistake. Brian Branch will make you pay. So those are two players that worry me.
What scares me is Sam fucking Laporta.
Yep.
5 touchdowns in the last 4 games, 3 last. I mean, Sam Laporta, hot shit, he's a monster. I mean, this is where Jordan Hicks would be really nice if he was healthy right now. Mm-hmm. Sam Laporta is going to rip shit up. I mean, he's going to have a game, and hopefully it's not a deal breaker, but Sam Laporta is what scares me the most. I know they got Amon-Ra St. Brown. Mm-hmm. They got Reynolds. They got Will. I mean, they got some guys, but Laporta is the one that scares me. And Gibbs. Gibbs is horrifying. The dude is going to get his. I mean, luckily, the Vikings been doing pretty damn good against the run, but this is a different beast. We haven't seen a run game like this. So the Montgomery Gibbs train is coming, and it's coming. Christmas hard.
You mentioned Montgomery. He's been a Vikings killer his career with the Bears, and now he's there with the Lions. So, yes, that's horrifying as well. But Laporta, yeah, I get it. But also, I mean, he's had 3 touchdowns last week. You don't see a lot of these guys follow up a 3-touchdown performance with a similar stat line. So,
Sam Laporta is a rookie. We haven't seen much.
I'm hoping he blew his load last week, and now we just kind of have the limp. Maybe he does a little bit, but, maybe it gets semi-hard again, and it goes in, doesn't feel as good.
The thing with Laporta is, and first off, that was really, really gross.
I don't apologize for
a come back to earth game for Sam Laporta from a 3-touchdown game is still like a touchdown, 85 yards and 8 catches. So he's going to be an issue.
There's probably some stat out there like, what's the following week after someone scored 3 touchdowns in a game?
Well, I know, but he's scored like I think
I 3 weeks in a row. The dude's a fucking stud, and all respect to Sam Laporta. He's been a beast, and he is a beast, and yeah, he worries me.
Tim Force consistent. You know what? Home Alone's played out. Boring. Next.
I need to revisit Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I haven't watched the movie probably since the first time I seen it.
Home Alone 2 is better than Home Alone 1.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah, no, I'm fully on board with that. Home Alone 1 is fantastic, but number 2 is better.
Really? Oh, your number 2 has been this week since you've been sick.
All over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much everywhere.
Like consistency or timing?
No, like graphically.
Okay.
Or geologically, I should say. It's just everywhere. Elf is
All
the best
right.
Christmas movie, says Vikings fan. It's up there. I would say top 7.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, really, that's what scares me. Like, this Lions offense is legit. It's scary. This defense, they can turn the ball over. They got some edge rushers. They got some good linebackers in anal zone and Jack Campbell, the rookie. So yeah, there's a lot of things to worry about on this team. But let's talk about what doesn't scare us.
Well, it's funny because everything you said that scares us doesn't scare me. Like, nothing on their defense scares me. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I know they got some playmakers, and I know they got some guys that can make some big plays and they can do their thing. But when you look at what they give up to teams and what they've done in the past, and you look at the box scores, their defense gives up a shit ton of points. They give up yards. They'll make a play, but the defense does not scare me one damn bit at all.
Yeah.
It's all their offense.
Yeah, as long as Nick Mullins plays clean football, he should have a big game. I mean, he could approach 300 yards, a couple touchdowns. There's no reason he can't, because this is what the Lions defense does: gives up points, gives up yards.
Raffy, that's a good one. Dan Campbell scares him.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. And I actually saw Ellis Grigor was talking about the Christmas Story sequel. Yeah, it's not horrible. They had to recast the mom, which sucks, but it was better than you would think. So yes, I get that 100%. I think Nick Mullins could be sitting on a big game in this one. What doesn't scare me as well, I just the Lions Vikings. I don't care who's better, who's worse. These always seem to be close games. We've played the Lions plenty of times where they're 0-10 and they give us all they have. It's happened over and over again through the course of history. So no matter what, I know it's cliche to say throw the records out the window, but with these two teams, it's proven to be true. So I know the Vikings are coming off a really not humiliating, but deflating loss against the Bengals.
Who gives a shit? So are the fucking Lions. I mean, they beat the Broncos, but look at the couple weeks before that.
No, I know. So I think you can throw that all out. I think this is going to be a very competitive, close game, and it's going back and forth, which worries me because I don't trust our head coach to make the right calls, and these games are close. I don't trust him at all right now. He's absolutely wrecked me. I'm not giving up on him for the future, but for 2023 KOC, I have no trust in him to make the right calls.
Get Micro Mike on here. He didn't see my link the first time. He's been waiting.
He's naked.
Aaron Glenn does not scare me. Just reading some comments here. I'm scared of running out of lotion while looking at your Christmas card, says Lord Duncan.
No shit.
I can see that.
You're welcome for that.
I could see that. Let's see. KOC scares me. Here, I'm gonna send Micro Mike that link again here just to make sure he's got her.
Put 2 stamps on it. Make sure it gets there.
Yeah, we still. Oh shit! I see him.
Is he here?
Look at this rascal.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey, Mike. Hey. Yes. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man. Ready for this game on Sunday? Big game, fellas.
It is going to be a game, man. Coming off a huge win against the Broncos, you asshole. I was feeling good about this until you did that.
Yeah. We're feeling pretty good. Oh, my God. You got the sweetest drink ever. That is from National Lampoon's Christmas. Oh, my God. That's the goat shit right there.
Hell yeah. Let me ask you about this Lions team here. So you guys lost to the Bears and you dominate the Broncos. It's kind of been your story this year. Looking great one week, maybe not looking so good. Who are these Detroit Lions? Which team is more like a real depiction of who they really are?
We are a team that's predicated on the offensive line. The reason we lost that game is we had injuries to the offensive line. If you look at all the losses, the bad times we play is whether Frank Ragnow's out or someone like Jonah Jackson or Grant Glasgow's out. When we play well, the offensive line is starting, and it is completely built on running the football and play action pass. We have to have the offensive line, and that's why we lost. Anytime if you look at our losses, we're getting beat on the line of scrimmage offensively, and that's what happens. Jared Goff gets a little skittish, and you get turnovers and stuff like that. So this team is it's all on injuries. It really is.
Mike, what are you up to? You got to be over 50,000 subs now.
Yeah, I'm just a couple away from 51,000. So I hit.
Damn!
I
Come on, guys.
know.
Go over there, give him some love.
Oh, it's
Shit, it
great,
don't
though.
matter, man. He's so high right now. He doesn't even count as subscribers anymore.
Man, I'm so high. I'm so above everybody else. No, not at all. And look,
Can't
I
believe you
appreciate
didn't.
everybody, man. Vikings fans, the Chicago Bears fans, all these, except for Green Bay. Fuck Green
Yeah,
Bay, but,
Green Bay can eat her ass.
yeah. So I appreciate like your guys' fans are awesome, man. I'm always coming in your guys' comment section, and majority of them are like cool because we got no hate with the Vikings. Let's keep it 100. Our teams are the same thing, man. We just want to beat Green Bay, and that's really it.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this offense. I mean, give me a weak spot here.
The weak spot is just injuries. In all honesty, this offense is elite. When we're healthy with the offensive line, it's almost unstoppable. In all honesty, I mean, we got great tight end. Obviously, Sam Laporta right now, he's breaking nearly every rookie record.
Kiss my ass on Sunday.
So good.
He is just so good. The wide receivers are great. St. Brown's great. Jameson Williams is now our number 2. He's been looking phenomenal. Our number 3, Khalif Raymond, Josh Reynolds, Donovan Peoples-Jones. It's unbelievable offense, right? It's maybe the best offense that probably the Lions ever had. In all honesty, there's not really a weakness to it, except for, again, injuries upon this offensive line, in which last week, this was the 4th time we played all year together. So the injury front is the concerning thing, and that is probably the weakest point.
Well, same question. Let's go defense. Same question, defense.
Ooh, that's a little different story right there. The defense the defense is probably the weakest part of this whole team here. It's the defensive line. I feel like we don't got another presence for pressure opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson's doing his thing, but right now we're having a hard time. Now we brought in Bruce Irvin, he's getting some sacks there. He's making some noise, but still we are lacking the depth there upon that defensive line. Linebackers are pretty good. And the secondary is okay. We've been dealing with injuries, though. Again, we lost C.J. Johnson week 2. He finally came back this week. Emmanuel Mosley is down for the year. We did make some switches. This defense is playing better. But still, that is our weakest point. Defensive line and a little bit in the secondary.
We're getting some comments on best Christmas movie ever.
Best Christmas movie ever. Oh my God.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
In the comments.
Oh, I'm definitely going to get hammered in the comments here. I do like National Lampoon's Christmas. Him sliding down the hill with that slide is freaking a classic moment. Oh my God. I mean, that brings me back. I just watched it the other day, and it's like, yeah. And then you have that glass right there. Oh yeah. Get the egg.
Well, and they capture that 80s Christmas vibe so well. I mean, you got to be around that era too. Like, it was just like, it brought me back to like the mid 80s. It was so great.
Oh yeah, 85, man. I'm 38 years old, so
He's a young buck.
Young buck. Hey man, that's good if I'm young upon you guys. I feel young for the first time ever. But yeah, man, there's a lot of good Christmas movies out there. Die Hard, Christmas movie too.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
So I want to ask Mike about this. The Lions just made a move at kicker, going with Badgley over Riley Patterson. What was your thoughts on that? Right move or what's going on there?
It is what it is. Riley Patterson has been fine. He's just missed 2 extra points. That's it so far as a Detroit Lion. Maybe missed another field goal, but going to Badgley there, it seems like it's kind of lateral move, in all honesty. They're both decent kickers when they're in, let's say between the 45 and down. They're not the greatest long distance kicker, but as you know, we go for it on 4th down if it's near the 50 anyways. So kicker is like probably the last position I worry about because we go for it so much. Like, if we're going to be at your 35 and it's 4th and 4, best believe we're not going to kick it. We're going to go for it. Doesn't matter if we had Justin Tucker's our kicker. Dan Campbell loves to go for it on 4th down because he likes to gamble, and that's just the way that we are.
I
bonus
got
question. All right, wait, before you do that, bonus question. If you could have Badgley, Patterson, Greg Joseph, what's the order? What's the order of those 3?
Jesus, gross.
Oh, God. Can I do neither? I'll take the money Badgley because he's the – all right, that's who we got right now. In all honesty,
money
badge.
Money Badgley doesn't flow, but it's good.
Yeah.
All right. What scares you about the Vikings? Give us something.
Daniil Hunter, and Daniil Hunter. This guy is amazing, man. Oh my God, 15.5 sacks. He is just crushing it right now in the night. He should be considered as defensive player of the year.
Absolutely.
He is so good right now. I mean, he's one of the best defensive players I've seen. I hope he gets free agency because I've been talking about him as a Detroit Lion. The Lions must sign this guy.
That would be disgusting.
Oh, I want him so bad.
Ever.
I want Daniil Hunter so bad. He's scary. And you guys, look, man, your team's pretty damn good. You lost Kirk Cousins. If you would have had Kirk Cousins, you guys would be like it wouldn't come down to this Sunday.
Mhm.
It'd probably come down to the final week of the year. So you guys got a solid team, good coach, and you got great weapons. Addison, oh my God, man. Aiden, it's how do you deal with the TJ Hawkinson, Addison, Justin Jefferson? Your offense is elite. Your defense looks really good. Got a great DC. Turn it over, but Daniil Hunter, he is a wrecking ball. And if we cannot put anything against him, well, Jared Goff's going to get hit plenty of times because he is a badass.
Micro Mike, bring it. Everybody loves you here on the show, man. We love when you come on because everybody loves you. Got to ask you this: if the last week of the season when we play you guys, if it does not matter one damn bit, is Campbell going to trot out the starters, or do we get a gimme?
Maybe for a quarter. I do not see them do it. If it means nothing, like that we have the seating and everything locked up, I have absolutely no doubt that they'd maybe just do it for a quarter. And then you're going to see the backups here because we have been dealing with some injuries and players doing some long ones here. And I'm not going to lie. I think if you were to say it was between you and the Rams, man, if I'm the Detroit Lions, I don't want to face Matthew Stafford. I'm going to do whatever I can to get the Vikings in there because you probably bring the guy who you... Well, no, not to your team, but we've seen it a million times, a Stafford comeback, right? The last thing you want, we finally get the playoffs, right? Here comes Stafford trotting in, Stafford comeback, we lose. It would be a disaster PR. I would rather lose to the Vikings than lose to Matthew Stafford. I would rather lose to anybody than Matthew Stafford. And so that's like, if I'm a strategic person, I'm doing that. That's what I'm doing. Same with the Packers. I don't want to see the damn Packers. We'd rather be the Vikings. Like there's teams that we just and players we don't want to go against. We all hate the Packers, and Lions fans don't want to see Matthew Stafford. So yeah, and by the way, look, even if it doesn't count for anything, if we are good to go, we're not going to be playing. You will not see our starters 3/4 of the way. There's just no way. I don't see it happening. But if we're playing for the number 2 seed, they will be fighting because you obviously, you want to get the number 2 seed.
Absolutely.
So week 18, it could be Teddy Bridgewater. It could be Hendon Hooker, who has been activated. Our good friend Elvin Valkenheiser asking about Hendon Hooker being activated. Your thoughts on that?
Love it, man. I love Hendon Hooker coming out of college. Super excited that we got him as, right now, QB3, young stud. Teddy Bridgewater is going to be retiring after this year, and he could be our backup for some time. I doubt he plays at all. Say if everything's locked up, it would be Teddy Bridgewater the final week. But it's, it's for the future, right? Like, especially if Jared Goff kind of sucks, we've seen a month of him sucking. Look, you got this guy named Hendon Hooker who's doing 70% completion percentage. It's a mobile dual threat quarterback that can pass down range, and he's cheap and a 3rd round pick. So if the Lions kind of want to go the route of San Francisco where you have a cheap quarterback, that's something they could do. But I'm surprised you guys didn't get Hendon Hooker. I know the Vikings liked him a lot, and I'm glad that he didn't get taken in the 2nd round. I really am glad. I love it, and he's good to go now.
Boom. Mike, man, we love you. We love when you come on the show. Just like you said, you like the, we're not Lions fans, but we're never rooting against the Lions when it comes to the NFC North.
Same
thing we're out.
With Vikings,
once
man.
We're
like
out.
when you guys won it last year, it was like cool. It's not the Vikings. Y'all know I like Kirk Cousins. It's like, hey man, get it done for Holland, Michigan here, right? So it's just the Packers. I think everybody hates the Packers. It's like even if the Bears won them. I don't hate the Bears. Everyone hates the Packers. But I got a question for you guys. Your offensive line, how is it looking? Because, is it banged up for us or what? What do we got net? Where are we going after at Sunday?
Oh, O'Neal didn't. So he did not practice today. He's got the ankle, and I would be surprised if he actually plays. So it might be old Q Bear, David Quisenberry on the right side, And Darisaw is coming off kind of a rough game. Darisaw is fantastic, but he's had some up and down games. The interior, it's fine, but I really
fine
wish
because it's fine, which means it hasn't been great, and
it's fine. It's better than shit. I wish O'Neal would get his ass out there. Tape that thing up, put a piece of wood against it. I don't know, get him out there.
Yeah, because that's on Hutchinson's side. Because Aiden's he's going to be on that side there.
How much do they move Hutchinson around? I mean, do they move him inside? Or is he
not much anymore? I mean, he'll play like we've been struggling. He was kind of moving left and right, but now the fact that we got Bruce Irvin and then Isaiah Buggs is back, he's predominantly on the right side, so that's where you're going to see him right there. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. This Lions defensive line can be hot or really cold. So it is weird. So I could tell you if we're how about Nick Mullins? Is this guy like a mobile guy? Like he's obviously not Joshua Dobbs. He's better.
He's Sean Hill. He's Sean Hill.
So not bad actually for a back.
No, he can make the offense work. He just needs to not make that boneheaded decision.
He can't throw the ball when he's 1 inch away from falling down on his ass.
I seen that play. What the hell were you doing, man?
It's going to be an interesting game come Sunday. I don't know what to expect. I mean, expectations. I have no idea. I mean, it's crazy that we play you twice in the last 3
so
games.
Weird.
It's nuts.
I like how they did that. Do you guys? I think it's terrible.
I'm not a huge fan of it either. I think we should play you guys.
Like, what if you guys make the playoffs, right? And we have to face you. Do you want to face a team 3 times out of a month? I mean, for a fan, like I wouldn't mind facing like the Vikings, right? But come on, let's switch it up a little
bit. If
we're
the underdog in that situation, yes, I want to be the team that faces you 3 times.
Well, hey, let me ask you this: realistic expectations for the Lions in the playoffs. Don't go with your heart, go with your head.
It's so weird because if you look at Dallas and Philadelphia, I think the Lions right now are a better team than they are. Like our defense is trending up. The offense with the offensive line is elite. And we're healthy right now in the offensive line. I think they can beat any of those guys. Just depending, like, look, if one of our guys, the offensive line's out, I would say the other team wins. If we got all our starters there, I'm betting on the Lions to win. If we're going to get San Francisco, I'll take San Francisco all day. But it's really, I'm telling you, it's crazy how this team is night and day without its starters. Jared Goff is just a different quarterback when he has time compared to when he doesn't. He can be a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. If he's reading his progression, he's got time in the pocket. If not, he can look like booty cheeks. So he definitely can. So it's just weird how it is, but the Lions right now is healthy. So if I'm going with health, they can beat both of those teams. We find out too in 2 weeks we face Dallas. So, but yeah, this is the best team that I've ever been a part of. And look, the 2011 went to the playoffs. So the 14, we had the second best defense in NFL, and we lost the playoff. This is the best team. Like easily, they could strike anywhere. It is crazy. There is no weakness on offense unless there's injuries.
Oh.
And we're getting healthy. CJ Gardner-Johnson just came back today, folks. He just came back today since week 2. Lee McNeil's getting healthy. James Houston, our other edge rusher, he should be returning at any time. Perfect time for the playoffs. So it is the perfect time for a run.
Hey, I love it, man. I love watching your live shows. I love your enthusiasm. It's tough to get upset watching you guys get excited because this is your moment. This is your moment right now. Lions fans, this is their chance. You are in your window.
Yeah, it's only we haven't won a division in 30 years. Like people like, oh, you haven't done anything, so why are you so excited? Because we haven't done anything. That's why we're excited. This is a new era. Like,
absolutely,
just
man.
This 1 year. Just give us this one time. We'll suck for the next 30 years. We just want one. Look, man, there's no Aaron Rodgers here. There's no Brett Favre here. The division's finally open. The rest of the teams from Minnesota and Chicago and Detroit. It's our time. It's our time. FGB.
hey, man, I'll be rooting for you until you get to the Super Bowl, but we got to get one before you.
Yeah.
Well, of course,
I gotta cut it off somewhere.
Yeah. And look, man, I hope we win on Sunday because if we do, I do think you guys will then that last week, I think we'd be playing I really don't think that we're going to get the number 2 seed. I think we're stuck at 3, but and then you guys get in the playoffs. All you got to do is beat Green Bay and then beat us. And there you go, man. You're in the playoffs with backup quarterbacks, and your head coach should be good considering the fact all the injuries you got. What a good coach. And I know that a lot of your fans are like, fire O'Connell. Man, y'all crazy if you want to fire this dude.
Thank you.
He's a
Thank
good
you.
coach, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Boom. Let's go. Micro Mike.
Thank you, buddy.
Lions Talk by Chat Sports. He's over 50,000 subs. Get your ass over there. Give him a sub. He's one of our favorites to come on every damn time. So, May, we appreciate it. Good luck
Hey,
on
you guys
Sunday,
the best, man.
Merry
Make
Christmas.
sure everybody like this video. If you're watching this and not subscribed to these guys. They've been doing a high level for a long time. It's difficult to get to this point. Subscribe. We love it here, man. This is my favorite. This is my favorite Vikings channel. One Bar and Love show.
Let's go,
We love
baby,
you,
Mike.
Mike.
Appreciate it, buddy. Take care.
Please.
He's the man. He's the man.
How can you not love
He's
that
so
guy?
good. So good.
How can you not love him? All right, let's do bold predictions.
Let's do it.
All right, I gotta open our legs again. Whoop.
Legs?
Oh, I closed this up there.
Reeks.
All right, come on, give us a real quick bold prediction.
Is the link out there?
It's out there. She's out there. Bold prediction. Micro Mike killed it as always.
And what I like about Micro Mike, it's honest. It's not like he's not trying to like get his subscribers excited. He calls it like he sees it. And I love that about Micro Mike.
Also, remember, hit that like button. And if you're not a member yet, we're going to be doing the giveaway.
want
for
that
the John Randall helmet. Let's
Gotta
go.
be a member. Gotta be a member.
I'd put it on, but that'd be gross.
Yeah.
Bold prediction. Let's go. Let's go. Saddle up. T-Man, what do you got, buddy?
Hey guys, happy holidays.
Happy holidays, T-Man.
As to you.
God, it feels good to be home again.
Oh, you damn
Where you
right.
been?
I was in North Carolina seeing my sister.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
How's she doing?
Oh, good. God, Michael Mike is amazing. I like him.
Hell yes.
I
Good
think
shit.
it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be high scoring. 34-31 Vikings.
Boom.
34-31 Vikings. Boom, T-Man.
You get-
Well done, sir.
I have a question for you. What's the latest on O'Neal?
I
In
didn't use
practice.
the DMP today.
Walk through kind of. We'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow will be really what he is.
About Jordan Hicks.
He's in the 21-day window. I wouldn't expect him on Sunday. I wouldn't expect him on Sunday.
What's the 20-day? What is a 21-day window? I don't get it.
They can take him off injured reserve. They got 21 days to get him off injured reserve. If not, he's done for the year. But T-Man, you bring up a good point because Daniel Hunter didn't practice today, which we didn't talk about. Jordan Hicks. Who else? Brian O'Neill.
Byron Murphy has a hamstring apparently,
I think he's faking it.
and also Harrison
Yeah,
Phillips. I
he's
think was
faking. He's
not
a big
practicing
faker.
today.
And how
We'll
you
see.
feeling? How you feeling, it, bud? After you got sick on Sunday.
I'm coming out of it. I've been eating a lot of oranges.
Did
I've
you
been
have
taking
COVID?
this
home
temperature
stretch.
rectally daily.
Yeah,
Did you have COVID?
probably. I think I got it from Lapagos. I blame him.
He had the
Love you
IV
guys. I got
for
one.
COVID.
All right, see you,
All right,
T-Man.
man. Say Merry Christmas, T-Man.
Merry Christmas. That's it. T-Man was the only one that wants to give a bold prediction.
Oh my God. Is that where we are now?
Yeah, I mean, it's the holiday season, man. Nobody wants to give a bold
That's
prediction.
right. Huge thanks to everybody who donated tonight. We just killed it tonight, well over the 1K
Yeah, I
mark.
think it
for
was
the
like, what,
Rising Up
250?
Foundation. Appreciate you guys for that.
We'll give you
Huge.
the update as far as the full numbers tomorrow, and make sure to let Mr. Reisner know what we're sending over.
Yeah, we appreciate that. So, Wombar, what is your bold prediction for Sunday?
My bold prediction was lame. It's really lame. I figured we would have a handful of these on there. It's just that the Vikings win. I really do think the Vikings are going to win. It's at home. Lions are playing for the division. We got to bounce back after that gross win. I think Ty Chandler is going to rip shit up. I think Daniil Hunter is going to get his. Jared Goff is dog shit when you sack him. Look at the box scores when it comes to wins and losses. You get over 2 sacks on this guy, Lions don't win. And Daniil Hunter is going to get 2 sacks alone. So I think our defense, Brian Flores is a little upset what happened last week. I think we're going to bring it. And the whole White Oak game, I think we're going to shock the world.
Shock the world on Christmas Eve, just like Rudolph's debut night so many years ago. I'm going to say this. Jordan Addison broke out last week. This week, it will be Justin Jefferson. He had a great game last week, had some clutch catches, but today, or on Sunday, is when he really lights up the stat sheet. I'm going to say 10 catches, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson dominates the Lions and makes everybody remember how damn good he is. Merry Christmas to Justin Jefferson. Merry Christmas to everybody who has him on their fantasy squads. Justin Jefferson's going to explode on Sunday.
He's going to explode all over our faces. Make sure to join us on Christmas Eve for the post game. We'll be probably going live anytime after halftime for that one. Join us Christmas Eve. If we don't see you before that, everybody have a wonderful holiday. Everybody that donated again, greatly appreciated. Rising Up Foundation is going to be getting a big old fat Venmo from the One Barn Luppigan Show, courtesy of all you guys. So greatly appreciate it.
Appreciate you all for opening up those wallets in the Christmas season. Much appreciated. Remember this, guys, and this is kind of for you might have to write this one down. It's also geared toward wrestling fans. But Stephanie McMahon is an anagram for the Macho Man penis.
Yeah, I could see that.